Okay, guys, Choose Your Legends 5 is finally here. The banner is up, and we are, of course, going to be summoning on this. So, the goal here today would be at least one copy of each. So, I'm not going to snipe colors, I'm just going to hit every circle here. And we are going to try to maximize the discounts as best as I can. Okay, so our freebie full is going to be a 3-star Hana. As always, let me know what you guys got on your free pull. Still got some more tickets as well, though, because I, of course, farmed out the forging bonds to get the tickets. So we got quite a bit of stuff going on here. We have up to 4 sparks potentially on this banner. Now, you can only spark each unit once. Same thing as with Choose Your Legends 4. So I don't know if I'm going to go for every spark, but I will at least spark until I get one copy of each. And as far as how many orbs I'm willing to spend on this banner, well, we started over 460, so I don't really want to have to spend all of them on this one, because we actually have quite a few banners up right now that are actually pretty good. So besides Choose Your Legends, we have, of course, the Hero Fest banner, which is great. We also have the Pirate banner, which I still want to try to get Pirate Surtur. I actually did summon on this banner, but bad things happened, and unfortunately I lost the footage. So, sad times, but we did miss out on those summons there. But let's just keep going here. We also have an upcoming double special banner, which a lot of people think is going to have Duo Lif on it, as well as maybe Gustav as well. So, there's some pretty big things coming up in the near future, and I would like to have a couple of orbs ready for those. But for now, we're just going to go in on this banner, and look at that. So our very first 5-star is going to be Marianne. Of course, Marianne is a very controversial unit on this banner, because people don't think she's as good as the other ones, and I definitely think they did shaft her a little bit with her special conditions. But I do love her artwork. Of course, this pose in particular, I know a lot of people think it looks like she's breaking her own spine to do a pose like this, but I mean, they had to show off some cheeks there, right? So Marianne is showing off a little cheek. And then her damage art is pretty cool as well. It really reminds me of like an ancient Greece sculpture of women. Like, that's the kind of pose and attire that give me these types of vibes. So pretty cool unit. Definitely glad to get her, and now we only have to worry about getting Marth, Gatekeeper, of course, and Erica, and then we'll hop out of here. Okay, so Red Orb, we got Ray there. Sure. Not really a fan of Ray, but actually I was a fan of Ray in Fire Emblem 6, but obviously they didn't do him justice in this game. Okay, so let's keep going here. Definitely let me know in the comments section down below how you guys' summons went on this banner. Hopefully you guys are having some good luck. And it's pretty early to say whether or not I'm having good luck, but we already got Marianne, and we haven't even done the Spark or the free 5-star pull yet. So things are looking pretty good. You know what would be really great, actually, is if I can walk out of here with one copy of each before we have to do more than one Spark, right? So if I only have to spend 135 orbs on the banner, including the tickets and the free pull, I think that would make me pretty happy. So I guess that would be the goal. And then whatever orbs I have left will be spent towards other banners. But oh, okay. Alright, so Marianne just decided to show up again. Now we have plus attack minus speed, the complete opposite of the IVs we had from earlier. Interesting. So which one should I actually go for? Because she does have plus attack IVs, or plus attack super boons and plus speed super boons. So I think either one would be fine. Oh, she has attack and speed unity as well. That's really good fodder. And times pulse. Oh man, I might fodder one of them. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, but right here, Requiem Dance, I think this is where they drop the ball. When she uses her dance skill, she inflicts gravity on the ally that got danced. And a lot of people are upset about that, because it seems like it wasn't really necessary to do that. I mean, they're probably thinking that... They might have been thinking ahead, actually. Like, considering certain people coming up with strategies that they didn't intend, and then just making some crazy loops with that. So they probably wanted to try and avoid that, even though they didn't foresee it happening themselves. But it seemed like it was overkill to do that. And also, she's weak to units that have guard. So, I don't know about Marianne, but I do think she could be a unit that we're easily sleeping on. So, definitely a unit that requires some playtesting before we can pass final judgment. Okay, then we have Marth as well. I guess we can talk about Marth a little bit. So, Marth is... like, I called him the sword version of Fallen Edelgard just because of how many effects he's got on his weapon. So, this guy has all stats up 5, -1 special trigger. He has null follow-up. He gains an extra 5 attack and recovers 5 HP for each attack he lands. And then on top of all that, he has damage reduction. He has all stats up 6 based on his special. And then he's granting attack up 6 to allies. And after he triggers his special, everybody else gets all stats up 6 as well. Yo! Okay. There he is, the man himself. So, we got Gatekeeper. This is the guy that I wanted more than anybody. So, we got minus attack plus res. Not really ideal IVs, but I don't really care. I just wanted to get a copy of him. So, dude, we're actually pretty much done here. I can go ahead and free pull Marth with the free 5-star pull, and then we can use this spark to get Erica. Unless I pull Erica or Marth on the way up to the spark. So, I think we actually walked out of here pretty good. I'm not going to go for merges, and... You know, I really think I want to get a second copy of Gatekeeper as well. Because I had a defense team in mind with 2 copies of this guy, and then we abuse his B-slot passive to inflict obstruct on the foes and also deny them from warping. So I think having 2 of this guy in select spots on a certain map in Aether Raids would be pretty cool. But for now, I think I'll be satisfied with just 1 copy of each. Yeah, I don't think I want to use too many orbs right now because, like I said, there's a lot of good banners going on right now, and also we have the upcoming double special banner, which could be insane. So I'm going to keep a couple of orbs in the pocket. Yeah, but before we summon Gatekeeper, I was talking about Marth a bit, and he's got a whole bunch of effects, so I think he's a really great unit, except the only problem I have with him is that he's very orthodox in comparison to everyone else on the banner. So, while I think Marth is definitely better than Marianne overall, I still kind of like Marianne's design a bit more, because it's very different from the norm. We haven't really seen a unit that's similar to her before, and they really came up with some creative ideas for a lot of these units. So I was very happy about that, except Marth is a little bit boring with what he does. He just basically does a whole bunch of things you would expect a sword unit to do right now, with the damage reduction, the null follow-up, and the speed and everything. So, yeah, even though Marth is great, I think he is a little bit boring, so that's why I'm not as enamored by him as everyone else. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this final blue summon here. Would be awesome if we get Erica, but I'm not going to be too fussed. Oh, okay, that's actually not bad. We got Setet there. I have not pulled a lot of copies of this guy at all. And we got plus attack as well. I believe that's a super boon for him. I'm actually going to go ahead and lock that. Alright, so let's go ahead and free pull Erica, I guess. Or it doesn't matter. We can take Erica or Marth. Doesn't really matter. And then with the free 5-star pull, we're going to go ahead and take the opposite one. So here is Erica wearing her Oni-chan's clothes. Sure. Alright, let's... Oh, we get the Celestial Stone as well. Yeah, so every time you spark on this banner, you're getting a Celestial Stone, which is pretty cool. But I've already redeemed the Form of Soul that was in there, so I don't know if it's really that necessary for me to keep sparking. And there we go. We get the copy of Marth, and we are pretty much out of here. So I'm honestly very satisfied with the way the summons went for me. We were able to get everybody in a pretty reasonable amount of orbs. So it's very nice of them to include that freebie pull to get any one of them without using any orbs. Always a nice thing for them to do. So that's going to wrap up the summons for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys were able to make out on this banner. Definitely a good banner and definitely worth summoning on, but unless you're going for a plus 10 of your favorite, I would say you may want to keep a couple of orbs handy for what's coming up. So that's all for today. This is your boy Tacho signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.